Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. I am doing a voiceover today for some journaling that I did earlier in the month of May. We are now closer to the end of the month of May. You may have seen some pages, that are more recent than the ones I'm working on in this video. I I don't even know. We have had a little bit of a month as usual. This is not my best month. I know that going into it. And so if you have been here for a little bit of time, you know I had even like a hard time choosing a journal this month. And so it's not surprising that not only do we have the day-to-day things happening in our life that are just kind of like always up and down, it's just overall kind of an emotional month for me. So I know that going into it. What my journaling has really looked like this month, either on camera or off, is really putting some things down on the pages to kind of document what did happen, and then kind of going back and having to journal when I'm in a place to write about it. And that's like any day this month. That's just kind of how I'm functioning in general. So it's the same. So this is obviously the beginning of the month. You have seen a lot of these. I've made some of this with you. I have gone a little bit this month also in terms of like not finishing pages, honestly, and kind of going back and adding to them as I have the energy or as I see fit. So yeah. Okay. So where you see me at right now is we are obviously on the 3rd. I love that big 3. And then I'm journaling on a journal spot that's actually from Lynn at Lynn's Life, her Patreon this month. She did not actually do that artwork, I don't think. She did collaborate with another artist, and I am so sorry. I don't have it in front of me. Like, I don't remember who it is. So I'm super sorry, but it is part of Lynn's Patreon. So I will obviously link Lynn below, and you can go, check out her artwork as well as her Patreon and whatnot. So, but I loved the journaling spot, and it was perfect just for me because I wrote on there with my big marker. I don't know if you can tell. I got like no sleep, literally like 2 hours. So, excuse me so much. My brain was spinning. Like, I don't normally have a problem sleeping, and I could not go back to sleep. So I tried everything, journaling, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Obviously no screens, but so so that spot is perfect. So I put that down there. That bunny right there is also from Lynn. And then those colorful pieces there, those are from Sweet Pam at Pocket Journal Pam. I'll link them both below. I normally have them linked because those are the Patreons that I am on. Subscribe to. Okay, there it is. Okay. So, again, I'm kind of piecing these pages together, and I kind of flip back and forth, and I don't know, like it's a little bit of a mismatch, this month, and I'm okay with it. I, also could cut all of this out for you guys, but I do think it's sometimes nice to see the process, I guess. One of the things I am trying to do is use up my stash. This is one of the boxes I have on my desk of stuff, and I've kind of divided it. I don't know if you can see in that little basket, but it kind of actually has 2 containers in it. And one is like maybe little smaller pieces, if you will. And in the back, I think I've tried to put like things that are like more from magazines or bigger pieces. So I'm trying to pull out maybe a couple little things. And I have ripped, those are pieces of a scrapbook page that I cut up, and they have some words on it. Like that one there says nope, I think. I know there's a nope there somewhere. I didn't end up using the rest of it, and I actually think I did do that on film with you guys, but some of the words I wanted to keep for sure. So those are just like little pieces. You can see that dot says like, I feel and own and transform my anger. I'm pulling things that I feel like I might use this day or, a couple days. And I'm trying to, just put them on the pages that they go on, obviously, or think they might work for coming up. So, I'm trying to get better in the practice of going through this little fodder basket, if you will. And again, I have 3 basket things, if you will, on my desk, containers. I've shown them all to you in the past, if you would like as I buy them or as I go through them, I don't know. If you'd like me to show you all of them in one fell swoop and how each one's organized or something, I don't know. I'm happy to do that. Like I have some, journal cards in one and playing cards in one, and other ones have other things. And then I also have other folders beside me. So I don't know. I tend to create a little nest all around me in my space, so I can just literally turn my seat and grab what I want. So anyway, so this is just me fishing through some things, including that little scrap at the top, if you will. That's a piece of, paper with just marker on it that I Mod Podged, but I felt like, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I'm going to use it as a little background somewhere. So trying to do that. So I don't know. This month has been a doozy, you guys, with a bunch of things going on, good and bad, right? But I think emotionally trying to journal through it, and it's not anything bad. Like we have lots of blessings in our life, and I certainly know there's, gosh, so much going on in the world here and around other places in the world, and with world events as well as personal events, right? And we all are taking it in stride and doing what we can emotionally to handle it. And the week that I'm filming this is obviously not at the time of the pages, but at the time of me filming this, we've recently had shootings here, and yeah, it's just tragic. So I think everyone's emotionally kind of dealing with things, and we're coming up at the end of school for a lot of kids. I know the East Coast is already out here in the US of A, and we are not. And so, there's lots of parents still sending their kids to class on days following that. And so it's very, very hard. So I hope you're finding a way to talk and share and express whatever your emotions are or thoughts in a way that is, healthy and healing for you. I guess that would be my hope for everyone. So, and I know a lot of us are going through, personal struggles as well. So I guess I love this community for that. I love that we, one, can have different opinions about things, and not that this is a place to voice them all, or certainly not debate them, but we respect each other for them, right? I also love the fact that this is a place where we can come when we're not feeling 100%, and we can be genuine about like what we're feeling or what we need. And we can share our journals without judgment or without, critique, if you will. And I'm so grateful for all of you. And I'm grateful that you watch my videos. I'm grateful that we watch other people's videos and we get ideas and we inspire each other. But I think underlying it all is just like a support for each other. And I am truly daily grateful for that, because I do have a space where I feel I can come and document some hard days. So that little card, as you see, says documented. Well, it said something else, and then I put, it does say documented on the card. And then I'm going to put, there's a little on Lynn's cut apart sheet. You can see on the very left-hand side, I put like need sleep. That's from the same sheet. Isn't that card cute, you guys? It's double-sided with the flowers on the back. I just love it. That flower at the top, that yellow flower, I cut out and put obviously on the page from a piece of scrapbooking paper. So I'm tucking that card a little bit under it. There it goes. And then I end up finding I don't know if I do it now, but I do end up finding another little word strip from Lynn that says like everyday struggles. And so that will go on there too. That's like some old washi going down, you guys, there. And I'm here for it. I found it recently in one of my travel bags that I unpacked, and I love it. I don't know why I don't use it more. I love the colors. I love that it's just kind of like usable almost with so many things. I mean, it has a fun red polka dot and the green and the blue. And even if you wanted to cut out part of it and use it for Christmas, if you celebrate that, red and green, I don't know. Anyway, I love it. So I ran it out down both sides of that little page. And I love, this I swear is out of like a Costco. I think I pulled it from when we went through the magazine haul. And I love the little circles around the brain. I think they're super cool. And so I am putting that on a page where I know it goes, which is on Monday the 9th, which is a full week almost ahead of the page I'm working on, which tells me when I recorded this, I was probably already a week ahead and had not documented the details of these other days. So there's that little strip. It says Everyday Struggles. I love it. So that's going to go down on that side of that card. And then I do find, I'm not too sure what order we find our little bits, but so see, that's just me tucking things in the pages that go in there. Okay, this little thing is from Lynn. No, I'm so sorry. It's from Pam, that little cat, and you can see it still has a little mask on, and we are not wearing masks or anything anymore. But I don't think. Let me see. I'm trying to look at my note real fast. I don't think that's why I put it on there. But anyway, I loved the little cat. And so I covered it up with a little sticky note, like a striped sticky note in there. And I'm going to make a journaling spot. So I'm just delicately, I mean, I can barely say the word, delicately going to do a little hand surgery on this little guy and cut around his little hands. And so I can tuck a little piece of paper underneath it. So even when things are when you get printables or, anything out of a magazine or other scrapbook paper you have or whatever, you can always alter it to meet your needs. So let's say it has a date on it from last year or, says something that isn't applicable necessarily to that day. You can always kind of alter it. So I'm just tucking a little sticky note in there. I'm precisely measuring it. I don't know if you guys caught that. I just, folded it where I think I kind of want it to go, and then I'm going to cut it. So, but anyway, so yeah, you can always alter your little bits too. So don't ever feel like, it has to say exactly what you're going to say. So a lot of the times an example is just either if it says something, you could just cross it off, cross it out with a big red X as if it didn't happen. So I know I do that a lot of times with best day ever or something like that. Or you could make a little sticker that says not, I've done that, or just write, so if you still kind of want the sentiment of it, or you can just cover it up. You could certainly do it with a different kind of marker or anything like that. So maybe just, be gentle with how we're looking at our stuff and know that it can probably be used somehow. Like I said, even if it's outdated or something. So that is the sticker that says, I feel, own, and transform my anger. So I don't know. I can't really see. I think I have the little thing at the bottom. If not, I haven't put it down yet. But oh yeah, I did. I think it's down there. As I'm recording, it has a big black box over the recording. I don't know if you guys know that, but anyway, I can't see part of what is on my screen. This little lady I've had forever. I'm sure it's for a medicine. I'm sure it's for a depression medicine or something. And I tend to cut out a lot of things regarding depression, anxiety, mental health, that sort of thing. And I put them in a folder or something because I like to document, on certain days with stuff like that. And she has a little wind up on the back of her. I don't know if you can tell, but anyway, that's just me today. I was literally exhausted. Oh, okay. So I just pointed to it. That's why. Okay. I did put the cat with the mask on there on purpose. See, I'm not losing my mind. We had to go back to wearing masks at work. And I legit almost lost my mind. I'm so over it. So, and I had to work with a few people that day that did not take to it well. And it's been a little bit of a struggle. So, okay. So that was going back and talking about that. So really quickly, I flipped ahead a day or two to Friday as I find things again. I put a big sheet there. It's supposed to be rain. It's actually not rain, but it looks enough like rain to me. So it rained all day. I mean, all frickin' day. And I am struggling a little bit with it. I'm ready for it not to be raining all day. So I just thought I would note it. I put a little Project Life card or one of the brands, I'm not too sure of, up there at the top, and a coffee cup, and I put the word coffee and then that little mad coffee guy. I think that sticker is so dang cute, and I'm 99% sure it's from a Dollar Tree pack, which just makes my heart happy. I put that Heart Project Life card up there, and then that picture of my husband and Buddy, because sometimes he takes Buddy to work with him, and Buddy loves the big truck that my husband drives, first of all. And second of all, he just gets to do his own thing when he goes to work with my husband. And so he just sends me pictures all day. It's just so funny. He cracks me up. Obviously, when he goes to work with me, he just sleeps all day in my office and whatever. But at work with my husband, he's running the show. He's the manager there. So anyway, so I always love the picture of that was them, I think, on their way home. But anyway, I end up journaling later, but this day, or that day, the 6th, we really should have gone out and done something. That was like the anniversary of our very first date ever, not our wedding anniversary, but we normally like to go out to dinner or do something on it, but we were just too exhausted, and like no way that was happening. So this day is the 7th, obviously, as you can see, and I've already, put some stuff in there. Obviously, down at the bottom is my husband doing laundry. That's not his face when he does laundry. I should change that. He happily does laundry. Anyway, I'll change the guy's face because he looks kind of upset. But so we did all the laundry, most of the laundry. Let's be clear, most of the laundry. And then that little I don't know, painted thing on the side. I've been practicing kind of. I've been really into leaves and flowers this month. I would love to increase my ability and talent with watercoloring and painting, and it's something I really, really, really struggle with. So I've just been trying to practice it, like on a spare sheet of paper or on a thing, like not with any intent, not with any like project in mind or anything like that. So I think I did the one on the page, like I don't even know when so I put it in there. I'm also putting, I'm flipping. Sorry. I was also putting a couple other things in there. We'll go back. So that's the other thing I'm trying to do is as I go through my sticker books, you saw me pull that sticker book, and I pulled a bunch of the stickers, kind of plain ones or borders or whatever. I'm not ever going to go through my sticker book and look for a pale pink little border. Like, that's not going to come up in my brain. And so as I was going through there and pulling whatever sticker, and I saw a bunch of them, I'm like, I'm just going to pull them now. I'll put them as decoration on some of these pages. Now, if you know me, if you've been here a bit, you know that's probably not a good idea, but a little foreshadowing for you. I'm just going to leave it there. But anyway, that was the intent of that. I went through those sticker books and trying to figure out, right, some places for some of them. So the next day we are documenting. Is the next day? It is. Okay. So the next day is Mother's Day. So it's Sunday the 8th. I am erasing my list there. I wrote it onto the sticky note. I tend to write things directly on the page, as you know, with my Frixon, and then I go back and either erase it or heat it up to erase it. And I realized I needed to transfer it to a sticky. Now, I will tell you, this page specifically took me a very long time. So this is not a day that's easy for me. And I kind of come and go around it a few times. So we'll see. I can't even remember, honestly, how much I did on this day. But what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for some fruit, because I know I have some stickers of fruit, right? And then there's the weather stickers. I'm pulling those. Again, just trying to kind of use up some stuff. And it's a great day to use it, because those stupid weather stickers, or not stupid stickers, but like we had every kind of weather this day. I kid you not. It was sunny, it was cloudy, and then it was pouring rain. So, and we were out in it. Anyway, so I just laughed. I put all 3 weather stickers up there. It's not that I can't remember. It's literally we do it all here in the Pacific Northwest. So there are my fruit stickers. I'm pulling those because we went to the grocery store this morning, or that morning, to buy the things to go to the game and the dinner. And we were bringing fruit salad, obviously. So I'm just, again, going through the stickers, trying to see. Now there's the seasonal, what book is that? What book is that? I don't know. Whoops. Dropping stuff. I can't remember what book that is. I think it is my Craft Smart Seasons and Holidays one that has that mom set in it. That envelope to the left, I made a long time ago. I'm sure it's from Joey at Joey DeFee. I'm sure it's one of hers, like 3-tiered envelope. I just made it out of a book page, obviously. I haven't painted it or anything. And I thought it might be a good way to document this day. Knowing I have multiple layers of stuff going on. I'm deciding right now if I'm going to tip the sucker in or not, but I decide I'm not going to, and I'm going to just glue it down. I don't think I need the journaling behind it. And I think the 3 pockets is enough to put tags in and, and document the day. Hi, bud. So then, so those stickers at the bottom obviously just say mom. So I'm going to put those across the bottom. We are not with our families. We moved away a few years ago. And so it's just us, right? And so for right now, there's 3 of us. Obviously, my son at this point is still at school. And we have this soccer game and soccer dinner and everything on Mother's Day, which I know I've shared before, but it's actually perfect. I mean, it's actually perfect because one, in my life, it gives us something to do, which is great. And 2, we've spent almost all of our Mother's Days on the field at some point. So, and we have lots of fond memories. But anyway, the moms at some point were all just joking about it, going, yeah, seems like a totally logical day to plan the team dinner and senior night and all that kind of stuff. So we were just laughing. So yeah, we went to the market that morning, and we don't do the whole brunch thing, or that's not me anyway. I certainly don't want to go out and get fancy dressed, and I certainly don't want pancakes in bed. So it's fine with me. My husband and I went to the market and got a coffee and, walked around and bought stuff. So, and then we came home and made the dish and everything like that. So I love those little, that little grandma right there. I don't even know if I end up using her, but I mean, she's not on the page. She might've gone on one of the tags. I love those. They come in the free, the ad from our market. I believe it's our Fred Meyer. So I don't know what that is where you guys are. It's attached to another store. So is it like, a Ralph's maybe? I think it's a Ralph's or a Kroger. I think it's that store. Anyway, they crack me up, those little cartoon characters. I'm going through my tag envelope right now, trying to find some tags to poke in those 3 pockets that I'm going to write on. And that one actually is from Hobby Lobby. That's their Paper Studio little girl line or whatever. And so I like that one. And this is just me kind of sorting through some stuff. I could have cut all this out, but again, it's the process that actually happened. Just trying to figure out what I want to put in there. So I want to document kind of the different sections of the day. And I'm realizing that I actually said this. Well, I did, because someone already commented. I couldn't remember if I posted it. I actually said this on another video recently. But I'm realizing that this journaling, this daily journaling, if you will, is becoming my scrapbooking. Or replacing my scrapbooking. It is definitely how I am memory tracking right now, or memory keeping, if you will. I miss scrapbooking very much. There is no way I can do both, obviously. And I wasn't scrapbooking. I was so far behind. And I love using all this mismatched stuff. Obviously, this would never be a scrapbook page. I mean, none of it even matches or whatever, but I absolutely love creating this way. But that being said, when I first started, I did not put any pictures in any of my pages, and I felt really weird about doing that. Oh, you guys, okay, did you just see that tag? Okay. It ends up not making it on the page, but I had to show it to you. It's supposed to go on this page, but it just doesn't make it. But I showed it to you because my husband got this brand new beautiful cooler or whatever, and we haven't used it yet because it's been, well, Arctic winter. And so anyway, we got it out this day to pack everything in and take to the game and blah, 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 right? So in it, there's the instructions on it. There is like, I kid you not, like 3 safety stickers on it. And whatever, that big tag, I don't even know. Basically like, don't put your kid in the cooler and don't let them play in the cooler because they could get locked in and die. Like, I get it. Of course you don't want to lock your kid in a cooler. I get it. But hi, love. I don't know. I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it, you guys. Not about locking your kid in the cooler, about having to put a sticker or a thing or a warning on everything we do about, I don't even know. Like, don't be dumb. But anyway, and I say that, that's just my opinion. So if we disagree on this, that's completely okay. And that's why I love this community. You don't necessarily need to write about it below and explain to me all of that, but I'm just saying that was my thought on it. So, that is a new punch I got. I didn't finish my other thought I was on. I completely realized that. I have flipped forward to the next day. For whatever reason, I went to Goodwill. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. How do I explain that? We have a little Goodwill where we are. There is a giant Goodwill out by my other office. And so on the days I have to run out there or work at the other office or whatever, which have been a little bit more recent or recently have been a little bit more. Anyway, I have stopped in there. 1, to drop off stuff, 2, to look for things that we needed or whatever. And 3, to shop, right? On this day, I actually had to return something because you have like the 7 days and you have to spend it, right? And we can't return things at our Goodwill. I know it's confusing and no one cares, I'm sure. We can't return things at our Goodwill. You have to go to that one. I know anyway, regardless, I was there. And I found this cool die and I love it. It's not actually my style, but I wanted to try it. It's a long one and I don't have all the long plates. I did buy, anyway, for my Sizzix, I bought 2 of the long plates. I found out now I need a 3rd one. So anyway, but I love it. It's kind of cool, that little scrolly thing on the side. So, well, it's not there yet. I'm going to put it in, but that's that. These are the circles that we cut out from that Costco magazine. I love it. This is my Monday morning. There's the scroll. It's a little shishi for me. It's a little foo-foo, but I like it. So I just wanted to document like that was that day, But anyway, Monday morning, like that's the day, like I obviously start the week over, right? I mean, I take my weight, I do my measurements, I had a great gym session, I prep my food for work, like, yeah. And so I just thought all those little circles were kind of fun. I thought that was like a good use of all that stuff from that magazine. So that's cool. This little scroll is a little hard to glue. And so I'm trying that fine tip glue again, but you could run it through. I mean, I do have a Xyron. I am super cheap and I would never run that sucker through a Xyron. So I am using some glue on it, but that's just me fussing with it a little bit. So, yeah, but I kind of like that. And I like the circles. Now that's a lot of real estate on that page, but again, I don't have a lot to journal, you guys. You've heard me say it a billion times. I know we all say it at different times. Like my days are the same. I work full time. My husband works obviously probably more than full time. Rue is in school and I go to the gym and I come home and that's kind of our day. So I'm okay taking up some real estate on that left-hand side and we can create other journaling spots as we need it. So I make a little card here. I do like I cut out that little quote. That's a leftover quote from like a happy planner page. When the years are over in the happy planner books or whatever, I tend to go through them and rip them apart and then cut out all the little quotes and stuff like that. So I went to look for a sticker and I found myself a seasonal sticker page for Cinco de Mayo, which, so we'll go back. Now we're back on the 5th, but this is how I'm journaling this month, you guys. I mean, it is what it is, but, and so I think I put the sticker book aside, but we didn't actually do anything for Cinco de Mayo, like festive Cinco de Mayo-ish. And so I'm just trying to put things where they go, but back on Mother's Day, that's a little cutout from a magazine. So I'm putting that on the 7th because that was the day. Oh, and that's it. You guys, thanks for watching. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.